Hey, how's it going? John from Branson Cerakote here. Got a question recently, and it's something that's come up quite a bit in training about FFLs. I am by no means the authority on FFLs and how it all works and anything like that. The scope of our FFL and what we use it for is fairly narrow with the Cerakoting application. We don't sell guns for the most part. I mean, there have been a couple here and there, so we don't really use it for that type of thing. The question I've gotten is, do you even need an FFL to Cerakote? And it's a kind of a complicated answer, but the easiest way to describe it and the best answer to give is that if you're making money off of your Cerakoting, if you're charging people, or if you're Cerakoting guns and taking them to a gun show and selling them, you do have to have an FFL. From what I've been told, Cerakoting falls under the same guidelines as gunsmithing, and that's what results in you having to have an FFL. Brings up one little small point as far as gun shows go. We do a lot of gun shows, probably 5 or 6 a year. However, we don't really go there with the intent of selling anything. But if you are at a gun show, you have a Cerakote shop, and you sell a gun, you do have to do the 4473 on that transaction. Anything that comes into your shop has to be logged in your A&D book, and anything that goes out has to be logged out. Another quick tip, if someone drops a gun off to get Cerakoted and they are for whatever reason not going to be the person that picks that gun up, they're going to send a family member or something like that, you then have to transfer that gun to that family member, whoever picks that gun up. So in all honesty, the customer's best option is going to be they drop it off, they pick it up. About the only advice I give people on FFLs is get the 07 manufacturer's license versus the 01 gunsmithing type license. The big reason for that is it's become extremely popular in the last probably 10 or 15 years for people to build their own rifles. Someone orders a gun in a box, basically. They got a Spikes upper, a Palmetto State lower, or whatever it ends up being, and they've got all these parts, and they're going to mail them to you from all these different manufacturers or places that they bought them, and they want you to code it and reassemble it. Legally with an 01, what you have to do is when the receiver comes in, you have to transfer it to that person, have them hand it back to you, code it, and then you can assemble it and give it back to them. My problem with that, and the reason why I recommend the 07 is the 07 will allow you to wait until you're completely done assembling that gun and then transfer it to them as they pick it up. The kind of gray area in there, and maybe I'm a little paranoid about this, is that the kind of scary area in there, the thing that makes me a little bit paranoid, I guess, is you get somebody that does that. They come in, you have an 01, you transfer the receiver to them, they hand it back to you. It takes you 2 weeks to get their gun finished, and then that 2 weeks they get in a fight with their wife, they go to jail, and then they get out and they've got a restraining order. They can't possess that gun, but you're not going to check them again through the background check data system. So it's kind of an area in there where even though you followed the law, if something bad happens, it just doesn't look good optic-wise for your business. It's not a big deal to get an 07. It's just a matter of what you apply for and how you describe what you're going to be doing. So you just put on there that you're going to be assembling, basically manufacturing firearms. So hopefully that helps. Like I said, I'm by no means the expert in FFLs. If I've messed something up, or if you have a different experience or different information, please leave a comment down below so we can all see it, and I'll be happy to answer that and check into things if you come up with something I'm not sure about. I've got an awesome ATF rep here in our area that doesn't mind answering questions. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Check us out at BransonCerakote.com for your stencil needs. Have a great day.